Have you ever felt an inexplicable longing deep within your soul? A yearning for something greater, a call that tugs at your heart, yet you can't quite put it into words? You are not alone. This is the voice of God calling you, reminding you that you are chosen. You are set apart for something extraordinary. In the chaos of life, when storms rage around you, when darkness looms over your path, there is a voice, steady, unwavering, whispering, "Do not fear, for I am with you." This is not just a comforting thought. This is a divine truth, a promise written in eternity. Today, we will embark on a deep and meaningful journey, a journey into God's heart. We will explore what it truly means to be chosen by Him, to walk in His divine purpose, and to embrace the abundant life He has planned for you. This is more than just words. This is a revelation. By the end of this message, you will see your life through the eyes of God and understand the immense love He has for you. Stay with me as we uncover the depths of His promises, the certainty of His faithfulness, and the unshakable truth that you are never alone. You are called, you are loved, and you are chosen. From the beginning of time, before the foundations of the earth were laid, God knew you. He saw you. He formed you in your mother's womb with a divine purpose, a destiny crafted by His loving hands. Every heartbeat, every breath you take is not by accident, it is by design. Yet how often do we forget this truth? How often do we allow the weight of the world, the lies of the enemy, and our own self-doubt to cloud this reality? Many people go through life feeling insignificant, unnoticed, and unworthy. They question their existence, wondering if they have any real purpose. But let me tell you something profound. You were never an afterthought. God has chosen you to be a vessel of His glory, to be a light in a darkened world, to carry His message of hope, redemption, and love. The Bible is filled with stories of those who felt unworthy yet were handpicked by God for mighty purposes. Moses, who stuttered and doubted himself, was called to lead a nation. David, a mere shepherd boy, was anointed to be king. Mary, a young unknown girl, was chosen to bring forth the Savior of the world. If God could use them, why do you think He cannot use you? Sometimes the enemy whispers in our ears, telling us we are too broken, too flawed, too sinful for God to use. But here's the truth. God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. His grace is sufficient, His love is endless, and His plans for you are beyond what you could ever imagine. In the book of Jeremiah 29:11, God declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This is not just a verse to recite, this is a promise to claim. God's plans for you are not filled with despair, but with purpose, joy, and victory. Yet many of us struggle to believe this because life can be painful. We face disappointments, failures, and heartbreak. The weight of rejection, betrayal, and past mistakes can make us question if we are truly loved by God. But let me reassure you, your past does not define you. Your failures do not disqualify you. The grace of Jesus Christ has already made a way for you. When Jesus hung on the cross, He bore not only our sins, but our shame, our pain, our insecurities. The blood He shed was not just for salvation, it was for restoration. He took our burdens so we could walk in freedom. So why do we still carry what He has already taken away? Why do we cling to doubt, fear, and unworthiness when He has called us righteous, redeemed, and beloved? Today, God is calling you to let go. Let go of the chains of the past. Let go of the lies that have kept you bound, and step into His marvelous light. He is calling you to embrace your true identity, a chosen child of the Most High. But being chosen is not just about identity, it is about responsibility. When God chooses someone, He calls them to a higher purpose. He equips them, strengthens them, and walks with them through every trial. In Isaiah 41:10, He promises, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." This means that even in the darkest moments, you are not alone. When the storms rage, when the world turns against you, when your strength fails, you have a God who fights for you, a God who never leaves you nor forsakes you. Being chosen also means you have a mission. Jesus said in Matthew 5:14-16, "You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." The world needs what God has placed inside of you. The love, the wisdom, the strength, the gifts, these are not meant to be hidden. You were created to shine, to impact lives, to bring hope to the hopeless. But how do you walk in this calling? How do you step into the fullness of God's purpose for your life? 1. Seek Him daily. Develop a deep and personal relationship with God through prayer, worship, and His Word. Let His voice be the loudest in your life. 2. Trust His timing. God's plans unfold in His perfect time. Don't rush, don't compare, just trust. 3. Walk in obedience. Sometimes God will ask you to step out in faith, even when it doesn't make sense. Be willing to say yes to Him. 4. Surround yourself with faith-filled people. Community is vital. Find people who will uplift, encourage, and keep you accountable in your walk with God. 5. Live with boldness. You are not called to live in fear. You are called to walk in confidence, knowing that God is for you and nothing can stand against you. Right now, wherever you are, I want you to pause and let this truth sink in. You are chosen. You are loved. You have a divine purpose. No matter what the world says, no matter what your past screams, God has the final say, and He says, "You are mine." Take a moment to pray, to surrender, to embrace the calling He has placed on your life. Because today, everything changes. Today, you step into your destiny. Today, you claim your place as a child of the King. Let this message be the beginning of a new chapter in your life. One filled with faith, boldness, and unwavering trust in the God who has chosen you. You are loved, you are seen, you are never alone, and that, my friend, is the greatest truth of all. My beloved child, you may not always understand the path before you, but trust that every step you take is within my divine plan. I have counted every tear that has fallen from your eyes, and I have seen the silent battles you fight within your heart. Even when you think no one sees, I see. Even when you feel unheard, I hear. There has never been a moment when I was distant from you. Even in the times when you felt lost, I was guiding you. Even when your faith wavered, my love for you remained steadfast. Do not allow the weight of worry to burden your soul, for I have already made a way where there seems to be none. The doors that appeared closed were not rejections, but redirections toward something greater. The delays were not denials, but divine pauses, preparing you for blessings beyond what you can imagine. I am not withholding anything good from you. Every moment of waiting has a purpose. Every challenge is shaping you into who I created you to be. Do not fear the unknown, for I am the one who holds time in my hands. I go before you, preparing the road ahead, ensuring that no obstacle will stand in the way of my plans for your life. The enemy may try to whisper lies, convincing you that you are not worthy, that you are alone, that you will never overcome. But my truth stands unshaken. You are chosen, deeply loved, and fully known by me. There is nothing that can separate you from my love. The struggles you face now are temporary, but my promises are eternal. You may feel weary, but do not grow discouraged, for I am your strength. When you feel weak, lean on me, and I will uphold you with my righteous hand. When you feel uncertain, listen to my voice, and I will direct your steps. You are not wandering aimlessly. You are being led by the hand of the Almighty. I am refining you, strengthening you, and preparing you for what is to come. Do not resist the process, for in it, you will find the transformation that will bring forth a new season of joy, peace, and fulfillment. The trials that once seemed unbearable will one day be the very testimony that glorifies my name. The pain you endure now will not be wasted. The lessons you are learning in this season will be the wisdom you carry into the next. Trust me, even when you cannot see the outcome. Trust me, even when the road ahead is uncertain. My plans for you are for good, to give you hope and a future. Do not be afraid to dream again. Do not be afraid to believe again. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass, and no force in heaven or on earth can stop what I have ordained. You are my child, and I delight in you. Every prayer you have whispered, every desire of your heart, I have heard it all. Even the prayers you could not put into words, I have understood. Do not think that I have forgotten you, for I am working even in the silence. Even when you cannot see the evidence, I am moving in ways beyond your comprehension. Do not allow fear to rob you of the joy I have placed before you. Do not let the distractions of this world take your eyes off the eternal promises I have given you. Keep your heart fixed on me, Keep your faith anchored in my word. I am not a distant God. I am near to you in every moment. When you wake in the morning, I am with you. When you lay your head down at night, I am watching over you. When you feel overwhelmed, I am your refuge. When you are uncertain, I am your guide. You do not have to carry the burdens of this life alone. Lay them before me, and I will exchange them for my peace. Lay down your worries, and I will replace them with my strength. Lay down your doubts, and I will fill you with a faith that moves mountains. What you see as impossible, I see as already accomplished. What you view as an obstacle, I see as an opportunity for my power to be revealed in your life. Nothing is too great for me. No situation is beyond my control. No dream is too far out of reach when I am the one who placed it in your heart. I am not finished with you yet. There is still more ahead, still more for you to accomplish, still more for you to experience in the fullness of my love. I am calling you deeper, calling you to trust me like never before, calling you to walk in the confidence that you are my beloved. The road will not always be easy, but I promise that I will be with you every step of the way. When you feel like you are not enough, remember that I am more than enough. When you feel unworthy, remember that my grace covers you completely. When you feel like giving up, remember that I am the one who gives you strength to endure. The enemy may try to shake you, but I have built you on a firm foundation. You are unshakable in me. You are victorious in me. You are more than a conqueror because I am fighting for you. Hold on, my child. Keep pressing forward. Keep believing, for what I have promised you is already on its way. My timing is perfect. My plans never fail. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass, not in your time, but in mine. And when it does, it will be greater than you have ever imagined. Do not let your heart grow weary, my child. Though the journey may feel long, and though the weight of waiting may press upon you, know this: I am working in ways you cannot yet see. Every moment of patience, every second of faithfulness, every silent prayer you have lifted has been heard. I have not overlooked a single cry of your heart, nor have I ignored the desires you have entrusted to me. I am a God who remembers, a God who fulfills, a God whose promises never return empty. What I have spoken over your life was not a fleeting thought. It was a divine declaration, sealed in eternity. What I have begun in you, I will surely bring to completion. My beloved, do not measure my faithfulness by the timeline of the world. The world moves in haste, always searching, always striving, but my timing is perfect. You may wonder why certain doors have remained closed, why some prayers have not yet been answered, why you must endure seasons of uncertainty. But hear me now. I am preparing something far greater than you can comprehend. What you see as a delay is actually my divine protection, my loving hand guiding you away from what is not meant for you and leading you into what is beyond your imagination. If you only knew the battles I have fought on your behalf, the dangers I have shielded you from, the moments when the enemy sought to destroy, yet my power intervened. Child, I'm not asking you to understand. I'm asking you to trust. To trust that I see the full picture, while you see only a piece. To trust that even when nothing makes sense, I am still in control. To trust that when you feel forgotten, you are actually being positioned for something greater. If you could see what I have prepared for you, you would not waste another moment in fear or doubt. You would not question whether I am working. You would rejoice, knowing that I have already gone before you and made the way clear. Do not let the enemy deceive you into believing that I am distant. I have never been closer to you than I am right now. Even in the moments when you cannot feel me, I am there, standing beside you, carrying you when you are weak, whispering hope into your heart when you are weary. The silence does not mean I am absent. It means I am working behind the scenes, arranging everything in divine order. Just as the stars shine brightest in the darkest night, so too will my plans for you be revealed in their perfect time. Hold on, my child. Do not let your heart be troubled. The breakthrough you seek is nearer than you think. The prayers you thought went unanswered have already set miracles in motion. The burdens you have carried for so long are being lifted one by one. I am bringing restoration, redemption, and renewal into every corner of your life. I am turning ashes into beauty, sorrow into joy, trials into triumphs. What seemed like an ending is about to become a new beginning. What seemed impossible is about to be made possible through my power. Keep your eyes fixed on me. Do not be distracted by what the world says, by what circumstances appear to be, by the doubts that creep in when the wait feels long. Do not allow fear to take root where faith should stand. I am your rock, your fortress, your ever-present help in times of trouble. There is nothing that can separate you from my love. No storm, no struggle, no past mistake can remove you from my hand. I am holding you tightly, securely, lovingly. Walk forward in faith, knowing that I am with you. Take courage, for you are not walking alone. Every step you take, I am walking beside you. Every battle you face, I am fighting for you. Every fear that rises, I am silencing with my truth. You are not defeated. You are not forgotten. You are not without purpose. You are my beloved, my chosen, my cherished child. And I am not done with you yet. Do not let your heart be troubled, my child, for I am the one who holds all things together. I see beyond what your eyes can perceive, beyond what your heart can comprehend. You may feel as though you are walking through a valley, surrounded by shadows of uncertainty, but I am the light that pierces the darkness. The enemy may try to fill your mind with lies, telling you that you are alone, that your prayers have been unheard, that your struggles will never end, but listen to my voice, not his. I am here standing beside you, speaking truth over you, declaring victory over your life. My love for you is unshakable, unbreakable, unwavering. Even when your faith trembles, even when your strength fails, even when your hope feels distant, I remain constant. I have never abandoned you, and I never will. No mistake of yours can drive me away. No failure can separate you from my embrace. I knew every part of you before you were even formed, and still I chose you. I called you by name. You are mine. Do you not see? Even now, I am working all things together for your good. Even the trials, even the delays, even the seasons of waiting, none of it is wasted. I am shaping you, refining you, molding you into the person I created you to be. I am strengthening your faith, deepening your trust, preparing you for the blessings ahead. What seems like a setback is often my way of setting you up for something greater. What feels like silence is often the space where I am working most powerfully. I know that waiting is not easy. I know that patience can feel like a heavy burden. But my child, waiting is never wasted when your trust is placed in me. If only you knew what I have prepared for you, your heart would overflow with joy. If only you could see what I am arranging behind the scenes, you would not doubt for even a moment. Your prayers have not gone unheard. Your faithfulness has not been overlooked. I am moving in ways beyond what you can imagine. Do not grow weary. Do not let discouragement take root in your heart. Lift your eyes, my beloved, and see that I am near. I am breathing new life into your spirit. I am renewing your strength. I am filling you with fresh hope. The burdens that have weighed you down are being lifted. The chains that have held you back are being broken. The road that once seemed unclear is now being paved before you. Walk boldly, my child. Step forward in confidence. Do not look back at what once was, for I am doing something new in you. The past no longer defines you. The failures no longer hold you. The shame no longer binds you. You are free in me. You are victorious in me. You are walking into a new season, one filled with my favor, my peace, and my abundance. Hold on to my promises, for they are true. Hold on to my word, for it is unchanging. Hold on to me, for I am your rock, your refuge, your safe place. When the world shakes, I remain steady. When everything else fades, my love endures. When doubt tries to creep in, let faith arise. Stand firm, my child. Stand in the truth of who I am. Stand in the confidence that you are held by the Almighty. And know this, I am not finished with you yet. There is still more ahead. There is still more I have planned. The best is yet to come, and I am leading you there, step by step, moment by moment. Trust me. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep pressing forward. For I am with you, now and forever. Do not let your heart grow heavy, my child. The weight you carry was never meant for you to bear alone. I see how you have tried to be strong, how you have fought battles in silence, how you have held back your tears, believing you must endure on your own. But I am calling you now. Come and lay it all before me. Release the burdens you have carried for too long. Surrender the worries that have troubled your mind. Place them in my hands, for I am the one who sustains you. I am the one who lifts your head, who renews your strength, who replaces your fears with unwavering peace. Do not let the voices of doubt drown out the truth I have spoken over your life. Do not let the enemy convince you that you are forgotten, that you are unseen, that your prayers have no power. I hear every word you whisper, every sigh of your heart. Even when you do not know what to pray, even when words fail you, my spirit intercedes for you. Your tears are not wasted, they are precious to me. I gather them, and in time I will turn them into a testimony of my faithfulness. Look around you, my child. Do you not see the evidence of my love? In every sunrise, in every breath you take, in every moment of grace that carries you forward, I am there. I am in the quiet moments, in the stillness of the morning, in the gentle whispers that remind you, you are mine. I am in the laughter of those who love you, in the kindness of a stranger, in the unexpected blessings that find you just when you need them most. I have never left you, not for a moment. Let go of the fear that grips your heart. Fear has no place where my love dwells. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. You do not need to be afraid of what tomorrow holds, for I am already there. You do not need to fear the unknown, for I am the one who goes before you, making the crooked places straight, opening doors that no man can shut. Trust me, my child. Trust that I am working even when you cannot see it. Trust that I am moving even in the silence. Trust that I am holding you even when you feel like you are falling. My plans for you are far greater than what you can see right now. You may feel like you are in a season of waiting, but waiting is never wasted when it is placed in my hands. I am strengthening you in this season, refining your faith, preparing you for the doors I am about to open. Do not rush ahead of me. Do not try to force what is not yet meant to be. I know the perfect time, the perfect way, the perfect outcome. I know what is best for you, even when you do not understand. You may see only a small piece of the puzzle, but I see the full picture. What seems like a delay to you is my divine timing at work. What feels like an unanswered prayer is actually me protecting you, preparing you, positioning you for something even greater. So be still, my child. Be still and know that I am God. Rest in my presence, in the certainty of my promises. Let my peace fill every anxious place in your heart. Let my love cover every doubt, every insecurity, every fear. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not abandoned. You are loved beyond measure, held in the arms of the Almighty. Lift your eyes, for the breakthrough is near. The prayers you thought were unheard have already set miracles in motion. The mountains before you are already being moved. The doors that seemed shut forever are about to swing wide open. Do not give up now. Do not lose heart. Do not let the weariness of today make you forget the promise of tomorrow. I am faithful to complete what I have started in you. I have never failed, and I will not fail you now. Keep walking, my child. Keep believing. Keep holding on to my word. What I have spoken over you will come to pass. Nothing can stop what I have ordained. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No storm will shake you when you are anchored in me. I have called you to more, and I will lead you there. Step by step, day by day, I am guiding you forward into the fullness of my plan. Do not look back. Do not be afraid. Keep moving forward, for I am with you always. You are not walking this road alone, my child. Every step you take, I am beside you. Every obstacle you face, I have already seen. Every tear you cry, I have already caught. There is no moment of your life that escapes my notice. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel lost, I am your guide. When you feel broken, I am your healer. Do not allow the trials of this world to make you forget who you are in me. You are not forsaken. You are not without purpose. You are not a mistake. You are mine, chosen and dearly loved. I know the battles you are fighting. Some are seen, some are hidden deep within your heart, but I know them all. The fears that whisper in the night, the doubts that try to steal your peace, the wounds from the past that still ache, I see them, and I am healing them. I am working even now, even in the places you thought were too broken, too damaged, too lost to be restored. Nothing is beyond my reach. Nothing is too difficult for me. I am the God who brings beauty from ashes, who breathes life into dry bones, who turns mourning into dancing. The pain of yesterday does not define your tomorrow. The mistakes of your past do not cancel my plans for your future. Stand firm, my child. The enemy wants you to believe that your prayers are in vain, that your faith is weak, that your hope is misplaced, but he is a liar. I have never ignored a single prayer. I have never left you to fight alone. Even when you could not see me, I was fighting for you. Even when you doubted, I was strengthening your faith. Even when you fell, I was lifting you up. Every trial has been shaping you, refining you, preparing you for the greater things I have ahead. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust me, the masterpiece I am creating in your life is far beyond what you could imagine. Hold on to my promises. Do not let circumstances dictate your faith. Do not let temporary struggles make you doubt an eternal God. I am greater than every challenge, stronger than every storm, and more faithful than any promise the world can give. My word does not fail, my love does not waver, my presence does not leave. When the world shifts like sand, I remain your solid rock. When everything else changes, I stay the same. I am your constant, your foundation, your refuge. Do not look to the left or the right. Do not compare your journey to others. What I am doing in your life is unique, special, purposeful. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where I need you to be in this moment. Trust my timing. Trust my process. Trust that when I say I will do it, I will. The waiting is not punishment. It is preparation. The silence is not rejection. It is alignment. What I am building in you is worth the wait. What I am leading you into is greater than anything you have left behind. So lift your head, my beloved. Shake off the lies that have tried to weigh you down. Stand in the truth of who I say you are. You are victorious, not defeated. You are chosen, not overlooked. You are treasured, not forgotten. You are covered by my grace, strengthened by my power, surrounded by my love. There is nothing that can separate you from me. No failure, no fear, no force of darkness can remove you from the security of my hands. Keep moving forward, keep trusting, keep believing. Even when the road is long, even when the answer is delayed, even when the enemy tries to discourage you, do not give up. I am not finished yet. The story is still being written. The best is still to come. Stay close to me, abide in my presence, hold fast to my word. I am with you, now and forever, leading you into the fullness of my plans, the abundance of my blessings, the joy of my presence. You have nothing to fear, for I am with you always. You are stepping into a season of fulfillment, my child. What once felt distant is drawing near. The doors you thought were closed forever are beginning to open, not by your strength, but by my power. I have been preparing the way long before you even realized the journey was set before you. Every prayer you whispered in faith, every tear you shed in surrender, every moment you chose to trust me instead of fear. I have seen it all, and I have not forgotten. Nothing has been wasted. Every moment of waiting has served a purpose. Every trial has strengthened you, and every challenge has refined you. I have been shaping you for something far greater than you could have imagined. Do not doubt now. Do not question whether I will fulfill what I have promised. My word does not return empty. My plans do not fail. I have been aligning everything in its perfect time, and you are about to see the manifestation of what I have spoken over your life. Though the process has been long, though the road has been difficult, I have been walking with you through it all. I have carried you when you were weak. I have lifted your head when you felt defeated. I have whispered hope into your spirit when the world tried to drown you in despair. I have been working, even in the silence, even when you could not see me, even when you questioned if I was near. Do not let fear take root in your heart now. The enemy would love for you to grow weary, to doubt, to question, to hesitate. But stand firm, my beloved. Stand on my word. Stand in the faith that has carried you this far. What is ahead is not just a blessing, it is a testimony of my faithfulness. The breakthrough you have been longing for is on the horizon. The prayers you thought went unanswered are being answered in ways greater than you expected. The provision you have been seeking is coming. The healing you have been waiting for is being released. The restoration you have prayed for is unfolding before your eyes. Lift your eyes, my child. Do not look at the obstacles. Look at me. Do not focus on the difficulties. Focus on my promises. The world may try to shake you. Circumstances may try to discourage you, but you are not of this world. You belong to me. You are covered. You are protected. You are surrounded by my presence. Nothing the enemy has planned can prosper against you, because I have already spoken victory over your life. No weapon formed against you will succeed. No plan of darkness can overturn my divine purpose for you. What I have set in motion, no one can stop. You are not standing alone. Heaven is backing you. The angels are warring on your behalf. My spirit is moving in ways beyond what you can comprehend. Keep pressing forward. Keep walking in faith. Keep holding on to hope. The doors that are opening will not just be ordinary doors. They will be divine appointments, leading you into places you never thought you would go. The blessings coming your way are not just for you. They are for those around you, for generations to come, for the fulfillment of a purpose far greater than yourself. I have chosen you. I have called you. I have anointed you. This season is not an accident. This is the moment I have been preparing you for. Do not shrink back in fear. Do not let past failures define you. Do not let doubt steal the joy of what I am doing. Step forward boldly, knowing that I go before you. Trust that I am making a way where there was no way. Trust that I am providing, protecting, and positioning you for the fullness of my promises. This is just the beginning. There is more to come. There is greater ahead. Keep believing, keep trusting, keep moving forward. I am with you every step of the way. Do not hesitate, my child. Do not let fear keep you from stepping into the very things I have prepared for you. You were never meant to live in hesitation, questioning whether you are ready, whether you are worthy, whether you are capable. I have already equipped you. I have already gone before you. Every gift inside of you, every dream I have placed in your heart, every vision that seems too big to grasp, it was all planted there by my hand. It was never meant to be buried under doubt or delay. Now is the time to rise in faith, to move forward with confidence, to walk in the identity I have given you. You are not defined by your past, not limited by your weaknesses, not bound by the opinions of others. You are defined by my love, strengthened by my spirit, and empowered by my calling upon your life. The enemy will try to tell you that you are not enough, that you do not have what it takes, that you will fail if you step forward. But he is a liar. He has always been afraid of what I have placed inside of you. He has always tried to keep you in a place of hesitation, because he knows what will happen when you fully walk in the authority I have given you. When you stand firm in my promises, when you refuse to shrink back, when you declare my word over your life, strongholds are broken, chains fall, doors open, miracles unfold. The enemy does not fear those who doubt, those who hesitate, those who remain stagnant. He fears those who rise, those who believe, those who take hold of the power of my name. So rise, my child, shake off the fear, let go of the uncertainty. Do not wait for everything to be perfect before you move. Do not wait until you feel fully prepared before you step forward. I am calling you now, in this moment, just as you are. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for faith. I am not waiting for you to have all the answers. I am waiting for you to trust me with the unknown. What I have called you to do, I will equip you to accomplish. What I have spoken over your life, I will bring to pass. You do not need to know how, you only need to know who. I am the one who parts the seas, who calls the dead to life, who speaks, and it is done. If I have called you, then nothing can stand against you. Look ahead, my beloved. Do you not see the new thing I am doing? Do you not feel the stirring in your spirit, the longing for something greater? That is me calling you deeper. That is me awakening something inside of you that has been waiting to be released. It is time to stop looking at what was and start embracing what is to come. The past does not hold you. The failures do not define you. The missed opportunities do not determine your future. I am the God of restoration, the God of new beginnings, the God who makes all things new. I am redeeming what was lost, reviving what seemed dead, bringing to life what you thought was over. Keep your heart aligned with me. Keep your eyes fixed on what I am doing, not on what the world says, not on what fear tries to whisper. Keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. Every step of obedience leads you closer to the fulfillment of my promises. Every act of faith unlocks new doors, reveals new blessings, releases new breakthroughs. Do not turn back now. Do not second guess what I have placed in your heart. The time of delay is over. The time of wondering if it will ever happen is behind you. Now is the time to walk, to trust, to believe. The heavens are shifting. The season is changing. The things you have been praying for, the things you have been waiting for, are aligning with my perfect timing. You do not need to force it. You do not need to figure it all out. Just stay close to me, walk with me, trust in me. When the time comes, when the doors swing open, when the blessings are released, you will see that I was always working, always preparing, always making a way. What is ahead is greater than what is behind. What I am doing now is greater than anything you have ever experienced before. So take courage, my child. Do not be afraid. Do not hesitate. Walk boldly, with your head held high, with confidence in who you are in me. You are my beloved. You are my chosen. You are walking in my favor, stepping into my promises, moving into a future filled with my goodness. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep pressing forward. I am with you, now and forever, and I will never fail you. The road ahead is not one of uncertainty, my child, but one of divine purpose. Every step you take, I have already prepared. Every door that will open, I have already ordained. Do not let your heart be troubled by the unknown, for what is unknown to you is already known to me. I see the fullness of your journey, from the first breath you took to the destiny I have designed for you. Nothing that happens is outside of my control, and nothing can derail what I have set in motion. You may feel at times that you are walking through the wilderness, unsure of where the path will lead, but trust me, this season is not without meaning. The wilderness is not a place of punishment. It is a place of preparation. It is where I refine you, where I teach you to rely on me, where I remove what is unnecessary and strengthen what is eternal. The wilderness is where faith grows, where trust is deepened, where my voice becomes clearer. Do not despise this place, for it is the threshold to the promises I have prepared for you. It is where I equip you for what is to come. Do you not see? I have been with you in every moment. When you thought you were alone, I was there. When you felt abandoned, I was holding you. When you doubted, I was steadying you. I have never taken my eyes off of you, not even for a moment. My love surrounds you like a shield. My presence goes before you, and my goodness follows behind you. You are encircled by my favor, covered by my grace, held in the safety of my hands. Do not look to the left or to the right. Do not be distracted by what others are doing, by what the world is saying, by what fear tries to whisper. Keep your eyes fixed on me. Keep your heart aligned with my truth. What I have spoken over you will come to pass, and nothing can stop it. No delay, no opposition, no attack from the enemy can hinder what I have already established. When the time comes, when the season shifts, you will step into everything I have promised. The waiting has not been for nothing. The trials have not been wasted. Every challenge has strengthened you. Every lesson has equipped you. Every prayer has drawn you closer to my heart. The enemy wanted you to believe that nothing was happening, that you were stuck, that your faith was in vain, but he was wrong. Even when you could not see it, I was moving. Even when you did not feel it, I was working. Even when you thought I was silent, I was speaking into your future. And now, my child, the time is drawing near. The shift is happening. What was once hidden is being revealed. What was once delayed is being released. What once felt impossible is being made possible. Stand firm. Do not waver now. Do not shrink back in fear or hesitate in doubt. Step forward with confidence, knowing that I go before you, that I am making the crooked places straight, that I am opening doors no man can shut. There is no power in heaven or on earth that can stand against my will for your life. There is no force of darkness that can undo what I have declared. The battle has already been won. The victory has already been secured. You are not fighting for breakthrough. You are walking in it. You are not striving for favor. You are already covered in it. You are not hoping for love. You are already held in the arms of the one who loves you with an everlasting love. Rise, my beloved. Lift your head. Walk in boldness. Do not let fear dictate your steps. Do not let past failures define you. Do not let the enemy steal the joy of what I am doing in your life. I have called you. I have chosen you. I have appointed you for such a time as this. This is not an accident. This is not coincidence. This is divine purpose unfolding before your eyes. Trust me. Trust my plan. Trust that the best is yet to come. The time is now, my child. Keep moving forward. Keep pressing in. Keep believing. The promise is closer than you think. The breakthrough is already in motion. The blessings are already on their way. Nothing can stop what I have set in motion, for I am the Lord, your God, and I am faithful to the end. Do not let hesitation hold you back, my child. You have been waiting, praying, seeking, and wondering when the time will come. I tell you now, the time is near. The breakthrough is not just a distant hope, it is already unfolding. Every seed of faith you have planted, every act of obedience, every step you have taken toward me, it has not gone unnoticed. I have seen it all, and I am faithful to reward those who trust in me. But listen carefully. Do not fear the new things I am bringing into your life. Sometimes what you prayed for may look different than what you expected. Sometimes the answers come in ways beyond your understanding. Do not resist what I am doing because it does not match your plans. My ways are higher than your ways. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Trust that when I move, it is always for your good. Let go of control, let go of anxiety, let go of the need to figure everything out. You do not have to see the whole picture, just take the next step in faith. My provision will meet you there. My strength will uphold you. My presence will go before you. Do not look back with regret or ahead with fear. Stand in this moment with confidence, knowing that I, the Lord your God, am with you. No storm can shake you when your foundation is built on me. No attack of the enemy can prosper when you stand in my truth. No delay can destroy what I have purposed for you. What I have spoken will come to pass. The promises I have given you will be fulfilled. The journey you are on will lead to victory, because I walk this road with you. So do not shrink back. Do not be discouraged when challenges arise. Trials are not signs of my absence. They are opportunities for my glory to be revealed. The enemy would love for you to believe that obstacles mean I have abandoned you, but he is wrong. Every battle you face is one I have already won. Every hardship is one I am using to strengthen you. Every delay is one I have ordained to refine you, not harm you. Rise up, my beloved. Walk in faith. Live in expectancy. Let hope rise in your heart. Speak my promises over your life. Worship in the waiting. Praise even before you see the fulfillment. Declare my goodness. Refuse to let fear dictate your steps. Choose to believe that I am the God of the impossible, the one who makes a way where there is no way, the one who turns mourning into dancing, the one who makes all things new. My child, as you walk forward, do not just be a hearer of my words, but a doer. Let what I have spoken today take root in your heart and transform the way you live. Here is how you can apply these truths to your daily life. 1. Start each day in my presence. Before the world fills your mind with distractions, take time to be still with me. Pray, listen, and let my word guide your heart. 2. Walk by faith, not by sight. Even when circumstances seem uncertain, trust that I'm working behind the scenes. Do not let fear or doubt hold you back. 3. Speak life over your situation. Your words carry power. Declare my promises instead of your worries. Say, God is with me. He will make a way. My future is secure in him. 4. Let go of control. You do not need to have all the answers. Surrender your plans to me, knowing that I will lead you in the best way possible. 5. Stay connected to me. Do not drift away when things get difficult. Keep praying, keep worshiping, keep seeking me. I am your source of strength. 6. Live with expectancy. Instead of wondering if I will fulfill my promises, start expecting that I will. Walk forward as though the breakthrough is already happening, because it is. 7. Share what I have done. Be a light to those around you. Encourage others with what I have taught you. Be a testimony of my faithfulness. Remember, I am always with you. You are loved. You are chosen. You are not alone. No matter what happens, keep pressing forward. Keep believing. Keep trusting. The best is still ahead. Now go, my child, and live in the fullness of all I have for you.